Yes guys, welcome back to a new video. How are we all doing? Well, today is a bit of a different video. Usually you'll see me rambling on about sort of Latin American football, and today is entirely different because I'm going to be sort of going through and sharing with you guys sort of my aspirations and my dreams within football. So there's no scripts, there's no planning. I'm just going to be kind of going through all of that with you guys. I'm sure all of you watching have your own dreams and aspirations as well. So make sure to let me know down in the comments section. Whilst you're there, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, let's see where we get with this video. Yes guys, so let's begin by talking about here on YouTube. That's where we are right now. And I'll start by saying at the moment I've got 387 subscribers, I think, at the time of recording. And I'm forever grateful for that. That is something I'm really proud of. I've worked really hard on all of my videos, and I think in the last sort of 6 to 12 months you can see just how much better I think my videos have gotten. Everything from the sort of scripting to the recording to then the editing and then sort of getting it online. You know, the full process is so much better now than what it used to be. And I've seen the results of that. You know, people are watching, you guys I think are enjoying my videos, I hope so. And people are subscribing, so I'm really happy about that and I'm really proud of that. And looking forward in the future, I mean, like any sort of small YouTuber, the aim is to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you are watching this video, and you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And so with YouTube, that's definitely the aim, is to grow the channel. I have some really exciting ideas, or at least exciting ideas to me, when it comes to improving the channel and creating good content. To give you guys a bit of an insight into my plans, at least, I'm going to be moving back to Mexico in a couple of weeks. If you've stuck around and watched these videos long enough, you might know that I have a girlfriend who's out in Mexico, so I'm very excited to be back with her. But also you'll know that if you've watched these videos that I make a lot of content on Latin American football, specifically Mexican football. And one of my biggest goals, kind of related to YouTube but also outside of YouTube, is to go to every single Liga MX stadium. There's 18 over the country. It's a massive country. So far I've been to 3 stadiums, or have I been to 4? I've been to Club America Stadium, the Azteca. I've been to Cruz Azul Stadium, I've been to Pumas Stadium, and I've been to Puebla Stadium. So I've been to 4 stadiums. So there's another 14 stadiums that I want to go to, and I would love to take you guys with me. The second thing that I want to do, kind of related to YouTube and in terms of making better videos, is I want to connect more with Latin American fans. If you saw one of my most recent videos, I did it in Spanish, and now the reason I did that is because I want to kind of connect with Spanish-speaking football fans as well as English-speaking football fans, and I'd love to build a community of fans on this channel from sort of both backgrounds. And in terms of my videos, I have an idea where I would love to buy an extra football ticket, like a football game ticket in Mexico, and take a random fan with me. And the idea being is that I get to learn about them, get to learn about what that football club means to them. It's an idea that I have, but it's a dream that I would love to have, where I get to build a community of football fans, of people in Europe, in the US, Canada, you know, further afield as well, where they get to learn about Latin American football. And for me, where I get the chance to meet new people and learn firsthand about what that club means to them. So yeah, that's really the aim of this channel. It's obviously to grow in subscribers, it's to sort of build a bigger community. I was also thinking about creating a Discord channel, a Patreon. These are things that I've not got much experience in. So if there are any of you out there watching this video and you would like to be a part of that, let me know. And it's definitely something that I can build. At the moment, I don't really know how to build a Patreon or Discord. But it's definitely something that could be quite fun and quite exciting. And I definitely want to continue with these kind of sit-down videos where I look at different aspects of Latin American football, or I look at, for example, my most recent video looking at the Leagues Cup and how it's going to work. A lot of my videos, like I say, they have been on Mexican football, but you will also see on my channel videos about kind of niche stories within South American football. One of my proudest and sort of best videos that I personally think that I've made is about Racing Club in Argentina, and to do with their cat curse. If you haven't watched it, go and check it out. But also looking at Club Palestino in Chile, a really interesting story about how they came about and why there's a Palestinian club in Chile. And also looking at Fortaleza CEIF, a Colombian football team that's been crowned the kings of Twitter. Some of my recent videos like that, just looking at niche stories, something that I don't think there's much coverage of on YouTube at the moment. And it's definitely something that I want to continue in the future. So looking at what my channel would look like in sort of 6 to 12 months, hopefully it'll be a mixture of vlogs where I go to games and I show you guys about Mexican football, because that's where I'll be living. But also looking at niche stories within South American football, something that I don't think, or at least I've not really seen much coverage of on YouTube. And then looking at my Instagram and TikTok pages. Now, if you haven't been over there already, I'll put some links in the description so you can go over there. But the aim is really to post sort of 2 to 3 videos every single week. And they will be, again, on sort of Latin American niches, like cool stories within Latin American football. You might see the occasional European story because I'm a big Ajax fan, and sometimes I can't help myself and I'll want to talk about Ajax, so you'll see some Ajax stuff on there. Also, my hometown team is Norwich City, so there might be some stuff on Norwich as well. Yeah, there's going to be an absolute free-for-all of content on there, and the idea is I just want to be able to connect with you guys. I want to be able to meet new people, learn about new football teams, and yeah, if you are interested in seeing my social media pages, go and check those out because there will be some cool stuff going on there pretty soon. Yes guys, so my absolute biggest dream within football is to work full-time as whether it's a content creator, a journalist, a researcher, anything of the above. That is my dream. I'm looking at my primary goal, which is next summer. It's a big aim, but next summer you have the World Cup in the US, in Canada, and in Mexico. Now, as I alluded to, I'm going to be going back to Mexico very soon. I've lived in Mexico for a little while now, in Mexico City, where the opening game is going to be. And look, it's my dream. It's absolutely my dream to be there, like I say, as any of the above, content creator, journalist, researcher, whether it's for an independent company, like, you know, my own channel, or whether it's for a big company, I'm not too sure. I have no idea how I'm going to get there yet, but I'm hoping that with, you know, the content that I'm putting out and the content that I'm aiming to put out between now and next year, that, you know, God can work in good ways. I'm praying every day for it. But yeah, that's absolutely my biggest goal. And as I said at the beginning, the reason I'm making this video is so that, you know, something that I can look back on, you know, in the future, you guys can look back on. I'm sure all of you watching this video have your own dreams. And as I said, make sure to let me know what your dreams are down below. I would absolutely love to read what your aspirations are. Again, whether it's in football or whether it's completely different, I'd love to know what your dreams are. And yeah, I would love to be able to look back on this video and see sort of how far I've come, see what my journey has been since this video, you know, all the way into the future. And, you know, for you guys as well, because if I achieve these dreams, it's, you know, hopefully going to be maybe inspirational. I don't know, inspirational, it sounds really big-headed. I don't mean it as in like, oh, look at me. I mean it as in like, you know, having a dream is completely valid and you should have your dreams and you should chase your dreams. And I'm hoping that, you know, if I can do this, then I don't know, maybe you guys will see that as a way of chasing your own dreams. I don't want to come across as like, I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like I'm being a little bit, you know, oh, look at me. But no, genuinely, my aim is just to keep working hard, to keep putting out good videos for you guys to like, and hopefully with that, I can get closer to this dream of working in the World Cup next year. And well, the question is, obviously the World Cup is just for 1 month. What would I do after that? And that's, again, I'd love to work with sort of big media companies in Latin America. I'd love to make more content independently. and show you guys, whether you're in Mexico, Latin America, you know, Europe, North America, wherever you are in the world, Australia even, show you guys about Latin American football and kind of show you something that I think there isn't an awful lot of coverage of right now in the sort of online sports media space. So yeah, that is all for my video today. Yeah, let's see where we go with this. It's going to be a ride, it's going to be an adventure. I would love for you guys to come along with me. And yeah, let's see where we go in the next sort of 12 months. Let's see if we get to the World Cup next year. I'm hoping to be in Mexico at the very least. Whether I'll be at the games, that's another question. That is the $1 million question right now, because I don't know. Yeah, we'll see where we go with it. So guys, that is just a rundown of my dreams, my aspirations in football. As I said many times in this video, make sure to let me know your dreams down below. I would love to read them. I don't know if I'll be able to help as of yet with any of your dreams, but I would love to be able to contribute in some capacity. So yeah, that's all from me. The last thing that I want to say, obviously like and subscribe as well whilst you're there. But one thing I wanted to say is that I also do write about Mexican football. It's on a website called Viva Liga MX. I'll show you on the screen right now whilst I'm talking, and I'll put a link in the description as well. And that is, you know, a website about everything to do with Mexican football. It's a very interesting space right now because of the big names that are moving to Mexico. Obviously, we've got Sergio Ramos, James Rodriguez, Angel Correa has just moved as well. It could be possible that Luka Jovic moves. Keylor Navas has just moved last week to Pumas. So it's a really interesting space. So if you are interested in reading about Mexican football as well as watching these videos, make sure you head over to that website. But yeah, that's everything from me. Like I say, let me know your thoughts down below, and I look forward to reading your messages really, really soon. Peace out.